Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello? Hello. Welcome, nerds and non-nerds. Bethanies and non-Bethanies. Binary and non-binary. To a Minecraft chill stream. I'm gonna do my best to keep it at 2 hours. And to keep my avatar on the screen at all times. To keep the game visible at all times. And in general, have as few glitches or technical difficulties as possible. Hey! Chillin' Wolf, welcome. You are the right kind of wolf for this stream, because this is a chill stream. I'm happy that you're here with us. Wow, I have 3 viewers right off the bat. That's awesome. Let's get right into it. Hey Dot! Hello! Oh yeah, I forgot the last thing I did was make this cool trans flag on the farm. Welcome. I poked a hole in the fence in the back because the villagers were having trouble figuring out how to get in and out of the farm. Because their stations were all the way in the back. Now I think that they won't even farm back here. I think this is too far for them to really reach. But Chillin' Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I like how you misspelled that. You're like, facag. I know. I love the flag. It's so cute. I realized, wow, why am I not putting it everywhere? It's Minecraft. I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to probably be adding more flags. I should probably try to figure out how to make one with like the proper actual flag mechanics with the cauldron and everything. I think that'd be great. It should be pretty easy too. As long as I have the right dye. Speaking of dye, let's go to bed so we don't. Oh yeah. Cats. I haven't really caught fish, so I haven't been breeding them, but I like them. I like that you can hear them from the marketplace. You can get through there, right? Yeah, you should be fine. I've realized that golem accessibility is really important for this town. They need to be able to walk wherever they want, because they get stuck on everything. And here's our permanent trader. Every time a trader spawns in the world, we get to keep them, so I've decided. Although I should probably switch to using an immortality tag that actually targets the trader that we do get. This one actually just spawns a completely new trader that I replaced the old one with. But I think it'd be more fun if we could use the targeting version. Just for fun, I'll demonstrate. I'm going to grab my notebook that has the code in it. And here's what it looks like. And it summons a trader. Of course, this one's illegal, so we have to kill him. Hello, bee. I love my bees. But so, as you can see, that one just spawns a new trader. I need to figure out a way to do a little bit better than that. I haven't put hoppers down here yet. I'm going to do that. Like, we'll need more wood. Go to the tree farms. Oh, it says only one viewer now. I can't actually see which person is online, but if that's Taydot, how you doing? Oh, I had a bunch of logs anyway. Don't mind that. That was my Discord. I always forget to try to figure out how to mute it for streams, then unmute it. There's no stream. Looks like I misplaced the leashes. Oh well. Good, 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 good. And probably have a chest that comes out this way, maybe? Where should the collection point be? Probably in the back. Yes. Hmm? I thought that hoppers could pull from stuff that's on top of them, but neither of these things worked. I'm gonna have to look that up really quick. Hmm. Well, it looks like they're not actually supposed to pick up through solid blocks as far as I can tell, except for soul sand for some reason. They can pick up through half blocks, but only if they're placed on the lower half. The best exception seems to be stairs. Let me check if stairs will actually work. Okay. They will do through stairs, but only on the part that's on the lower half of the area. Interesting. It's too bad we still don't have a block that the items fall through, but people don't. I would love like an iron grill block or something. I think they still pick up through... I wanted to make sure that this contraption was out of the way of villager jump height. It could be that I could raise the whole system up the block and have the plaza be on half slabs that are raised slightly above the brick. That might work. So if it was at this height, with the hoppers underneath. This will probably work. I'm just gonna go with my intuition and do it. That still works. I can even put a little trapdoor on it for a little bit of a sense of, well, closure. Yeah, do a little bit of that. Just be like, Matt, you pop it open, access the stuff. Maybe I should have it back one, so it's kind of like a floor. Yeah, I like that. Well, it'll stop us from collecting on that spot, though. That's fine. We can just have one chest. It's not exactly going to fill up super fast. this will be a little floor. This guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy. Wait, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Hey! What's up? I hope everything went okay. Feel free to tell me about it while I go hunt for where I left my leashes. The golem almost made it in the swimming pool. I believe in you, golem. You can take a dip if you want to. Oh, he's going for it? Now he's just walking. Can't stay home alone, but I'm with my other grandma that is much closer to my home, so that's good. I can go hang out with my friends. Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad that they listen to your needs. Even if it's not exactly what you're hoping for, I'm glad that they at least try to compromise. Golem would sink to the bottom. Yeah, but it's okay because the whole thing is filled with stairs. He would be able to climb back up. The problem with having 50 farmers and like a million composting things is that they all picked the jobs closest to the entrance. So now no farmers are actually working the back of the farm. That means I should have paid closer attention to the number of available workers versus the number of workstations. But the good news is that I made the toaster automatically collect and store its items. I just need to figure out where I put the leashes and then I can demonstrate. Here they are. Lucky number 13. This guy's over here actually working. Thank you for your service. Wait, is that a chicken? It is a chicken. I finally found one. Nice. Alright, chicken. You are coming with me. Can you leash a chicken? Yes! Perfect. There's always a farm golem. Now there's multiple farm golems. How do I get them to stay out of the farm? I guess it's probably impossible. We all stay there for a minute. I need to get this chicken. Oh, he's all the way over there. The noise that this makes is actually pretty similar to the noise of carrying a whole bunch of balloons at once. Makes this really funny. You guys are basically my balloons. I think it would be fun to have Minecraft mob balloons. It'll be like you're carrying them around on the leash. Have y'all ever seen those like fake pets that people have? Where it's like a leash, but it actually has a stiff wire in it. So it looks like there's something pulling it, but it's invisible. Father, how do I get rid of a hickey? That's one of the things that you can't do much about. The skin is damaged, it needs to heal. Kind of like a scrape or a cut. You kind of just have to let it do its thing. Although, if you don't want anybody to see it, use foundation makeup. I'm assuming you probably don't already have makeup, but concealer is usually pretty useful for anybody. If you go to, like, you know, whatever CVS or pharmacy or easy drugstore or Walmart or whatever, Walgreens. I accidentally gave myself one. Yeah, I've been there. If you go to any place, you know, just like a small corner shop or whatever, just go to their makeup section, pick something that matches your skin tone, and then you can blend that in to cover up anything on you that you're not a fan of showing off at the moment. You can even use you can use concealer to pretend that you don't have any eyebrows if you want to prank your classmates into thinking that you blew your eyebrows off in a science experiment. You can cover your eyebrows with an Elmer's glue stick to like stick them down, and then cover that with concealer. And it'll get rid of your eyebrows without actually getting rid of them. Looks like they're actually having trouble. I guess the half slab was a bad idea. The ones on the edges are burning, but the one towards the middle has too much slack. That's weird. Maybe I need to rethink it. Or maybe I should just lower it. I can probably just lower it. Carpet? How's carpet gonna help? Oh, wait. Yes. I will try carpet. I see what you're going for. I get you. Alright, let's grab the shears. We're gonna need more wool. Plant these flowers as well. Carpet's not really the aesthetic I was going for, but the farmer centipede. But if it works, it works. Actually, I'm gonna test carpet just to see if it does work, but I might still fix the situation just by Oh no, did my chicken despawn? Oh, I should have bred it first. It was the one animal I didn't have. Sorry if the view bobs up and down. That's me uncontrollably shaking my leg because I have ADD. And let's give them some wheat to say thank you, to make more. I'm getting the trans flag colors, because I forgot that I can just put trans flags over the entire town. Looks like they're getting there slowly. Check the chest. Got some of my leashes back. And plenty of iron and poppies. Not bad. Now it's working properly. These are at the right height. Wow. A lot of mobs made it. I'm only going to test the middle because I know the outsides work at half slab height. They're not the issue. Oh yeah, let's see what we got. Got my leads back. And again, plenty of iron. It's very nice knowing that I can put them in the toaster and then walk away, and then the drops will be safe. That's nice. Oh wait, that's our other guy. Also, how you doing, buddy? He's the one who's letting us start a pumpkin farm. I feel like I've reached the villager population cap for the number of beds that I have. So I'm probably going to try to make a building specifically for that. Like some sort of high-rise apartment type of thing. Not fully fleshed out, but just like a sleeper dorm. Now hold on. Was it 4? Did I pick 4 up? Yeah, that's right. That definitely works. My other option is to have it go down a half step when you get in here, but then I'm not sure if that would be like too high up at that point. I'll stick with the carpets actually, because that way we know for sure it's the right height. I don't have enough carpets. Oh wait, yes I do. Let's keep raiding the sheep. I have a feeling carpets are going to become an issue. Making sure we have enough wool block. Too bad I lost track of that chicken. I could always try going exploring. But, of course, I need to finish the projects I'm actually working on already before I start doing fancy stuff. I think I'm gonna scrap the orange and yellow and just go for transfly colors. Time to die. I think it would be pretty harsh to also kill the little ones, but I'm tempted. Let's just harvest the adults for now. All I can really do for now. Let's make this a little cuter. That'll do for now. Actually, I'll make it like a target. I was thinking of potentially making a skyscraper. My my ideal is to make one that's like made out of solid emerald, because I think that'd be a huge flex. You got a time? A time for what? That I end today? Yeah, so I started around 5 and I'm planning to do 2 hours, so that should mean around 7. And we're 50 minutes in right now. So basically another hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to let that be the thing that I do from now on, if possible. It'd be cool if this could be like a little apartment building. All right, well, I gotta go take a break for a little bit. I'll be right back. Sorry for the delay. I'm back. I do make the skyscraper should be on a bigger plot. This one's good for something smaller. Wish my inventory was bigger. Or those problems I had with that girl. I don't know if I remember exactly. If you give me a short reminder, I'll probably remember. Oh, yep. I gotcha. You're not friends, I guess? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you two are both having a better time then. Yeah, being enemies sucks. They're figuring out ways to hurt themselves on this. Guess I never went back and fixed it after I took the golem out. Maybe this will help. I like that you're playing games with her. I hope it was a nice time. Okay, good. It should be injury-proof. And I think an iron golem could still make it down here. Oh no, you can still injure yourself. Probably have to make them real stairs. You know, I'm happy for you. I'm glad it's working out. If you think that she's somebody who's worth being around, then it's really good that you have a positive relationship. I'm proud of you. Making friends with people can be tough if you find them to be annoying or if they've done bad things to you in the past. It's definitely mature to accept people as they are in the present and not always hold the past against them. But be sure that this is a person that you actually want to spend time around. Because, you know, if you ever run into somebody that you don't think is worth being around them, then you don't have to be. But when things work out, that's so beautiful. You said I'm proud of you more than I've ever heard anyone say I'm proud of you. That's because you deserve it. And you know, people didn't say it very often to me. I think that's, you know, understandable, but kind of a shame. I mean, I read up about psychology on my off time, and something that I've noticed is that people respond really, really well to positive reinforcement, but I barely ever see anybody actually doing positive reinforcement. It's like one of the most healthy ways that you can interact with someone. And I really just don't see it happening. So I decided I'll just do it. That's something that you can do as well. This works with both just being good to the people who are good to you, and it also helps with dealing with people like her who may have formerly been your enemy. If you call things out that people do right, that you appreciate, it's really helpful. And it makes it more likely that they're going to do it again in the future. I mean, like, imagine, I mean, I'm going to imagine anyway that I'm like, maybe I'm dating someone and maybe I make them some eggs or something just because I feel like it. And if they get really excited about it and they say, "Oh my god, it's so amazing that you made eggs. I really appreciate it. I have a hard time cooking for myself. Oh my god, I love you, love you." And then they smooch me. Then that's just like it that's like why would I not make eggs a second time later, right? It's like of course I'm going to make eggs again if it means that much to them, right? So, it's sort of like when you let people know what you think is good or what you think is nice to you or nice in general, that can be really helpful and really nice. I need to go see if my headphones work. Yeah, go for it. Nice. All the items went in. I think I'm going to work on the market stalls a little bit. I know the pool still isn't done. I have not forgotten. But I think I can easily improve this design. That's right. They need something to support them from underneath. Always do a trapdoor. Does that look kind of silly? It might. Might look kind of silly. I could always do with fence posts. Not really sure. Might change the design entirely. I'm really struggling with this. Not sure what I should do with the design. Now I'm just waffling. Maybe I'll come back to it later if I have a good idea. Let's go work on the pool. That's me again. Sorry about the bleep bloops. Let's see where we're at with this. I just made a puppuccino, which is basically whipped cream in a small cup. Yeah, I have no idea why they call it a puppuccino. There's nothing in it. It's literally just a dollop of whipped cream. There's also something called cat wine, which is basically they made tea out of catnip. That kind of stuff bothers me, because it's like, wait a minute. What am I giving to my pet? What's actually in it? You can give it to your dogs that way. Yeah, I know. But like, you can you can give your dogs whipped cream. They can just call it whipped cream. Heard about it? Yeah, cat wine. It's just like, why name it something that, if the name was accurate, it would be dangerous for the pet? Like, a cappuccino has things that a dog can't eat, and wine has stuff that a cat shouldn't drink. Why name it? That's like if you gave a kid a candy called "This candy is poisonous. Don't feed it to your child." For kids. And it's just like, oh, don't worry. That's just what it's called. Actually, there used to be a candy. Maybe it's still around. There's a candy called snake venom. But I'm pretty sure venom is dangerous if you get it in your blood system. Probably not your digestive system. Because then it would be poison, not venom, I think. Or you give an American child a normal Kinder Egg. See, that's the thing. Kinder Eggs aren't even dangerous. America's being very weird about it. I mean, if they were dangerous, then you would hear, you know, every country that has them getting rid of them because there's like this issue with, like, you know, with injury or something. But they're not. The countries that are still selling Kinder Eggs aren't reporting any trouble with it at all. It's America's sort of like weird preoccupation with the concept of like potential danger. In my opinion, potential danger only exists if science says so. Or if, you know, if you have seen it happen before. That is what potential danger means. Potential danger doesn't mean something that has never happened. Put another way, you can be worried about something and imagine it happening, but that doesn't mean that it's possible. A lot of people are nervous about things that are not possible. It's probably one of those situations where they're trying to avoid lawsuits or something. I mean, if you think about it, there's tons of food items with non-edible components. Like, are they gonna ban lollipops because you can't eat the stick? Are they gonna ban peaches because you can't eat the pit? What about artichokes? You can, like, they're called artichokes because, or maybe this is just a coincidence, but you could definitely choke to death on an artichoke if you eat the part that you're not supposed to eat. I mean, what if people eat the peel of a banana? At some point, it's either the parents failed to teach their kid how to eat something, or it's the kid knowing better but exercising free will because free will exists. I mean, kids put forks in electric sockets all the time, but we don't stop selling forks in electric sockets. Basically, child safety is like a huge deal and it's very important. But a lot of people kind of lose sight of what makes sense and what doesn't in that topic. Sorry, I went on a rant. It's better to be worried about the things that actually are happening and actually are dangerous, rather than trying to make sure that minor problems are eradicated completely. In the UK, it's not wipe cream, it's squatty cream. I've never heard of wipe cream or squatty cream. I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's some sort of bathroom product. It sounds hilarious. Whipped cream and squirt cream? Oh. Whipped cream and then canned whipped cream, right? I get you. Honestly, I think squirt cream sounds way worse. I mean, that's just me, but I probably would not eat something called squirt cream unless I was at a very specific kind of party. Squirt cream. That's what they have in the UK. Well, I'm comfortable saying that that's one of the things that is just wrong that the UK should not do. They have a lot of really questionable naming schemes. I don't know why. Is it just for fun? Do they enjoy things that sound like they shouldn't exist? The world may never know. Wait, I'm not doing quartz. I'm doing diorite. Oh, I have to go buy some. Squirt cream. Jesus. It sounds worse every time I think about it. Yes, this guy's got the goods. Just buy way more than I need. You go to a school ice cream party in the UK. Uh-huh. Alright, kids who want some squirt cream. Squirty cream? Jeez, that's just... Why? They know what that sounds like. They can't not. It's impossible not to. Like, that sounds so much like an adult thing that I would be legitimately fooled if somebody had told me that that was an adult thing. And if I heard it just randomly out of context, I would not even guess that it was a food product. That's terrible. It's like, that's not even a thing where you have to have a dirty mind to think about it. That's just what it is. That's terrible. Charlie the Simple 11, hello. Hi, welcome. Yo, bro, I'm not even going to say that. Yeah, we were just talking about how there are some unfortunately named food products in the UK. Don't mind the vibe. It is entirely the wrong vibe. Oh, how you doing, Charlie the Simple 11? And welcome, 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 welcome. We're doing chill Minecraft. Right now, I'm designing a public pool for my little town in a super flat. Yeah, whipped cream in the UK is called squirty cream. At least the kind that comes from the aerosol can, right? It's like what do they call it when it's the cheese one? Cheese whiz. I don't know what we call cheese whiz. I think we just call it by the brand name as if it was a generic name. In America, that's what we do with a lot of stuff, like calling all tissues Kleenex and calling all bandages Band-Aids, even though those are brand names. But it's better than calling it squirty cream. Did y'all know that refrigerator is also a brand name? Or is it? I forget. It's either refrigerator or it's Frigidaire. I know Frigidaire. That one is. In the UK, it would be cheesy cream. What? Cheesy cream? Why? What? God. Okay, I need to have a better handle on what the US does. That's weird because I must just be ignoring things that I'm familiar with, right? The US has got to be at least that weird, right? I don't know if they call it that, by the way. Oh, you're making stuff up. Okay. I understand. I was about to say. Because calling it cheesy cream... I mean, I was about to say that would imply that it's not even cheese at all, but, like, honestly, at that point, it's pretty much not cheese. I'll search it up. You don't really need to. That's fine. Although, I think I did see on a website once, it was like a list of things that foreigners think that is weird in America. I remember one of the things was talking to people at gas stations. It's like, in some places, Americans will just start talking to each other for no reason. Like, we don't know each other. We've never seen each other before in our lives. We don't have business with each other. We're just like, oh, hey, how are the kids? Oh, you're on vacation? That's awesome. You know? And it's just like, and then we like go to the car and we're like, did you know that Juliet has a master's degree in literature? And we're like, who the hell's Juliet? It's like this person I just met in the car over there. It's like, oh, okay, cool. That's definitely something that's apparently very American. Also, Americans severely underestimate how Puritan we are. Stuff like, you know, stuff involving things like nudity or like touching and kissing. Like, there's a lot of cultures where when you greet somebody, you kiss them on the cheek or even on the lips, and it's just like a thing. And if you were to try that here, people would be like, holy crap, this person's assaulting me. You know? A popular dish in the UK is beans on toast. In America, that would be a struggle meal. You know, there's a big overlap between popular dishes and struggle meals. That's a huge thing. Something that's popular in America that a lot of people don't realize that they do because they're poor is fairy bread or fairy toast, which is when the parents get the leftover. Oh, he got about when parents get the leftover powder and bits from the bottom of the cereal bag when they have like those colorful, flavorful like kids cereals. They get the dust from the bottom of the bag and they put it on buttered toast, and they call it like fairy bread. They're doing that because they're trying to they're trying to save as much money as possible and feed the kids as best as they can without the kids knowing that there's a problem, so they often don't mention that it's because of money issues. And so a lot of people just like fairy bread and then didn't realize it was because their parents are poor. Yeah, you know about fairy toast? Yeah, I never ate it when I was growing up, but it's something that I learned that a lot of people did. And it sounds really cute too. I think that's a good idea. This seems like a really good way to like reduce waste and also do something that the kids will love. I used to eat that for a long time, or used to eat that a long time ago. Yeah. Really, the best thing for like food scarcity issues when you're poor, if you can figure out how to do it, is to have a food garden. Because food gardens always overproduce food. You always have more food than you can even use. So that's why people with food gardens trade with each other. So you get a nice variety of food and nobody ever runs out. It can really cut down on grocery bills growing your own food. Better name than Squirty Cream. I agree. Fairy Toast is a lovely name. Much better than Fairy Floss. I mean, like, I get that cotton candy probably doesn't sound that appealing either, but Fairy Floss sounds like you're trying to put the sugar in between your teeth where it's really hard to get out and where all the cavities happen. That just sounds like cavities to me. It's like, I get that floss wasn't meant in the sense of dental floss. It was meant as just like, a thin string. But that's all I can think about when I hear it. Do you mind not being in that boat? Why are you in this boat? Alright, we're going over here. Please exit boat. There we go. Hey, it's Soup Boy. Hey, Star Boy, what up? What up? Also, fairy bread is like traditional Australian birthday meal. Oh, that's cool. Soup, 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 soup. How you doing? Since it's raining, I have to rely on the villagers for knowing when to go to bed. Doing good. Bean's much better. She's just a little dizzy here and there. Hey, that's really good to hear that she's improving. That's awesome. How goes the gaming? Totally good. We're having a nice chill Minecraft stream where we chill and Minecraft. It is going swimmingly. Ah ha ha ha. We're working on the pool, making it really great. I love how it's turning out. How much time is left, Father? 30 minutes. We're also talking about squirty cream. It's true. We've been talking about squirty cream for quite a while, actually. I'm just like... I'm like a little bit flabbergasted about how people continue to just say that with a straight face. I'm not gonna ask, says Bean. She's laughing so hard. Apparently, it's what people in the UK call whipped cream in a can, in like an aerosol can. I'm not even sure if we have a word for that in America besides just whipped cream. We just call it whipped cream. Like, we don't have a different word for if it's in the tub versus if it's in the can. Yeah, in America we have whipped cream, but in the UK it's squirty cream because they squirt it out of the can. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh no. Hold on. Dang it. I died it did. There go my levels. That's okay, and I have a lot. We're talking about unfortunate naming schemes and cultural differences. Why'd you say it like that? Like what? Do you mean died? I don't know. It was just fun. Bean says, heyo, and hopes you're doing okay. Heck yeah. I think we're all doing pretty okay right now. I think we're all having a chill time. Oh no, you're probably referencing the way I said squirty cream. Because I think it's stupid. I don't like the way it sounds. I mean, like, absolutely no hate to anybody who legitimately calls it that. That's totally fine. I'm mostly mad at the word itself. Squirty cream. It's just terrible. How did that get past anybody's sensibilities? How did everybody just say, okay, sure? Maybe it's America's fault. Maybe we just have too many euphemisms for adult topics. And by adult, I mean like adult bedroom fun time. Like, I mean the UK must have as well. But like in like American culture and American English, I know that there are hundreds hundreds, maybe thousands of different words for the same thing. And all of them are naughty. So maybe it's our fault. Yeah, because it squirts out the can and it's creamy. Well, it is creamy because it's made of cream. So that checks out, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just like, how can you say that and not immediately think of adult fun time? I can't. It's impossible. Hold on. What was that? Beans calls it cream of cow. She can't say it without laughing. Laughing so hard about whipped cream. Happy clapping time? Oh, goodness. No, we're not going to give examples. That is against the rules of the stream. I forgot I'm eating straight whipped cream out of the can. Oh yeah, that's why we're talking about this. Because you're literally just eating what you called a puppuccino, but what I call desperation. I call the frat boy's last stand. Also, cream of cow? Is that supposed to be like cream of wheat? Gosh. Cream of cow. It's like, yeah, most cream does come from a cow. How did it go from puppuccino to cat wine to squirty cream? Beans looked up a pic of cows and she's dying. Hey, here's a joke I learned from my dad. You can tell because it's an ancient joke. What do you call it when a cow gets caught in an earthquake? A milkshake, obviously. And then, oh my god, Bean, she's dead. How could you? I'm so sorry. Also, this was originally part of a joke that I heard, but I found out that there's people who actually think this. They think that chocolate milk either comes from brown cows, or they think that chocolate milk happens when you feed chocolate to a cow and then milk it. I'm disowning you, Father. I'm sorry. Hey, that's what that it comes with the territory. If you're gonna have a dad, you're gonna have dad jokes. I'm sorry I don't make the rules. I got some good ones too. I'm gonna save them in my pocket for later. I'm probably gonna have the bottom of the pool stay at that level, because then it'll kind of match this one, because this one's about 4 plus the stairs. Bean says she wishes to flick your ears. These ears? Yo, you do make the rules. It's your stream. Finally, somebody got the joke. Yes, every time I say I don't make the rules, it's when I'm in full control of what's happening. You know, I say something like, you know, like, you know, like, you know, at my house, you have to put the spoons in this drawer. I don't make the rules. It's every time. It's every time. It's my personal little joke that I find very funny. Why does Andrew Garfield hate heights? The punchline's probably going to be funnier if I knew who Andrew Garfield was, but I don't. So, if it's just based on his name, then I'll probably think it's funny. But otherwise, I'll miss the context. But sure, go for it. Why does Andrew Garfield hate heights? Spider-Man. Is that the joke? Is Andrew Garfield one of the people who played Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Yeah, multiple Spider-Men. Which is totally fair because there's a lot of them. I freaking love Into the Spider-Verse. It's a good freaking movie. Never mind, here's a different one. Okay, sure. Yeah, if it's celebrity based, I'm not gonna get it. I love how you got mad at me to the point of disowning me for making a pun, and then you immediately started making your own puns. I love that. You learn quick, my child. Why does Andrew Garfield not play Pokemon? It's about Andrew Garfield again? I still don't know who that is. Why did you say never mind, here's a different one? Okay, why does Andrew Garfield not play? Because he couldn't catch the ball. I don't get it. I have no idea what that means. Oh my gosh. I have no clue. Am I gonna have to look up? You know what? Give me a freaking second, okay? I'm gonna look up who Andrew Garfield is. Of course, he's an actor. He did play Spider-Man. Yeah. Can you see TikToks? Not on stream. I'm not gonna play TikToks on stream. That little ditty keeps being stuck in my head. I don't even know what it is. Do 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 do. Bean wishes for honey now. Nice. Andrew Garfield and Gwen Stacy falling the scene. See, that's probably the problem, is that I haven't watched the recent movies. I kind of got burnt out on Marvel because they just kept making more movies. Like, it's like, I don't think they could stop if they tried. At first, it was really exciting being able to have a serialized movies because it allowed for a lot more content over a longer span of time. And the way that it was connected together is really nice. I wish more movies would do that. But there's just so many of them. It's like they never stopped. It's like they didn't plan an endpoint or anything. They just went, let's milk this cash cow forever. And that's exactly how you make a series bad. It's not planning an endpoint, planning it to be zombified forever. That's the entire problem with the comics industries, is no new IP. It could have been good if they just picked a stopping point. Anyway. Yeah, I will totally Like, okay, so you might as well, you can link it in the Discord if you want. That's totally fine. Do you have honey? I do have honey. And in real life, and so do my bees. My bees have plenty of honey. I wish I could give some to you. Give me emeralds. Hello. Give me emeralds. I want that guy. Oh, he's gone. You. Nice. I have some very exciting news Beans doesn't know. And you're in my headphones, so you may react to this. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Go for it. Oh, sure, yeah. Where's the diorite guy? There's 4 of you. Where's the other one? I'm gonna ask Beans out on a cafe date tomorrow after volleyball practice. Aww. That's beautiful. I really hope it goes well. You two seem like a pretty good match. I hope she's into it. Who's this guy then? Wait a minute. Where's my andesite dealer? Keep calling it andesite. It's diorite. Sent the link and ooh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. I hope you have a nice date. It takes a lot of guts to express interest in someone romantically. There's always the possibility that they say no thanks. You just gotta try. Are all 4 of you here yet? Where's the other guy? You know, I'm rooting for you two. I don't care if your relationship is romantic or platonic. I hope you guys stay together for a long time because you seem to have a great dynamic. That's so cute. Okay, maybe if I give you guys a 4th stone cutter. Like, will your guy come home? Moo at her. Yeah. Go. Do a moo. Is this the Fletcher? Hello. Made the moo sound. Nice, nice, nice. Make sure you look at her while you do it. Otherwise, it's just mooing. It's not mooing at someone. We're not exactly helping. It's just like, oh, you're gonna ask someone out? Moo at them. Yeah, you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. Where's the mason? Did he die? Meow at her, bark at her, make a frog ribbit, baa like a sheep. What does the fox say? Is this where he is? You nerd. You've been socializing the whole time. Wait, are you unemployed? That's not possible. You're just stuck? Maybe you guys have trapped each other across the fence because you're in a conversation. Well, no, come back. I need this. Boink. Okay. Nice. Cluck at her. Oink at her. Basically, just pick an animal noise and look her right in the eyes and do the animal noise with no explanation. But, you know, Beans is smart. She'll know it's because we're telling you to. She'll know it's from the chat. You know why? Because she does the same thing to you. She'll be like, hey, should I make goat noises at Soup Boy? And we're like, yeah, obviously. I stared at her and made animal sounds. Nice, perfect. E/quack. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. How did she react? I bet she made animal noises back. It is Beans after all. She stared at me, concerned, and then just stuck her tongue at me and said, "Cheese." That's beautiful. Okay, Axolotl. We're not doing requests. We're not doing, like, you have to do what I say, because I have a funny idea. We can just let it be what it is. I mean, it's Beans. She loves her cheese. Okay, so make cheese noises. Obviously, that'll make you more attractive. Make the sounds that a cheese makes. How do you make cheese sounds to please a woman? I can imagine somebody typing it into Google. Yeah, you're looking it up right now. I mean, you know, you secure your place in the algorithm, right? Now, when somebody else types in, how do you make, then one of the suggested questions will be, how do you make cheese noises? What does the cheese say? Swiss, 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 Swiss. Yep. Exactly. What does the cheese say? Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Meow meow, I'm a cow. Meow meow, I'm a cow. American, American, American. It's like a Pokemon. It's just like Gouda, 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 Gouda. Provolone. Provolone. I choose you, American. I've made the cheese sounds. Hopefully that sways her and makes me more attractive in her eyes. I can't. I'm laughing too hard. That's beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. That's absolutely perfect. Oh, hey, we're at 1 hour and 56 minutes. American, American. That's a beautiful little Pikachu emoji. That's wonderful. I'm gonna call it in, well, I'm supposed to call it in 4 minutes. And honestly, I really like doing 2 hours a day because it makes it way easier to do other projects in the background, like working on the rotating fan art pause screen, which I have only made progress on because I decided to limit myself to 2 hours. So I'm kind of excited. I think it's a good idea. Pika Pika! I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bow, bow, bow. Whenever that came on TV, I would just like rocket through the room to get to the TV and watch the show. You should see the original Japanese intro because the song is completely different. Like, the American version went with some sort of like rock ballad, but the Japanese version is just cute. It's just a cute, good time. Because they were not the best, because they were losers. Beans has fallen asleep to my Spotify and amazing cheese sounds. That's perfect. I don't know what amazing cheese sounds you're listening to, but if you link us in the Discord, I'm sure we'll be fascinated to learn. Y'all are so cute. Even if you don't date, I really am enjoying your relationship dynamic. It's so nice to see people getting along and stuff. I think I'll end the stream once I get this floor done. That'll be a good spot. Because then I think it'll be officially that the main part of the pool is finished. Or at least the tiling is finished. And then after that, it's mostly just working on the building and then final details. You have effectively made the beans sleep with grand cheese sounds. Good work, sir. Exactly. Did y'all know that people have made music for cats? It's like music that uses cat behavioral science to try to figure out what cats are interested in, what they enjoy listening to. And so they've made just basically like a collection of like noises and pitches and stuff that cats seem to enjoy. And you can just put it on for your cat and they really like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like music for cats. It's like a sort of like a rhythmic, atmospheric kind of stuff with like the pitches that are equivalent to cat purring and like rodent squeaking and stuff like that. It's stuff that they find really enjoyable or interesting. And it totally works. People put it on for their cats and the cats just like go right up to the speaker and just sort of like lay down and like enjoy it. Now I'm wondering if they have something similar for dogs. Cat bass, cat drum, cat piano, and cat violin. Nice, 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 nice. I play piano, Bean plays violin and piano. Hey, that's really cool. I play Smash Bros. No, if somebody asks you what instrument you do, and then if you don't do any, just say that you're a singer. Everybody sings. It's perfect. I do ukulele, as you might imagine, from my ukulele stream. And in school, I used to do clarinet. I've also tried keyboard, but I haven't really gained any skill in it. And of course, I also like to sing. I have attempted guitar, but for whatever reason, my like hands and arms aren't really like suited for guitar. You can hit the high notes in Michael Jackson songs. Nice. I mean, Beans told me not to tell you, but I must. She's gonna start up a band because she's been writing music lately. No, 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 no. Don't tell us. If Beans doesn't want you to tell us about something like that, then it's good not to. Like the amount of like passion and insecurity that can come from like art projects is pretty big. It's like, you know, people can go into a panic and abandon a project if somebody sees it early. So I think it's good to let that be. But, you know, I hope Beans does whatever she wants to accomplish. I hope it works. Writing music is weird and difficult, but it can be super gratifying. The Blind Musketeers. What does that have to do? Oh, is that the name of the band? Hey, you guys, look. I've reached the end point for the day. I've successfully made a pool with a deep end and a shallow end that gradually change, and a diving board. Isn't that nice? Little steps that you climb out of. Oh, this is really cool, actually. I really like how this looks. It looks really good now it's finished. That's really cool. I like this. Alright, this is my stopping point. I hope y'all are proud of me. Ooh, good job, Dad. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Let's see. What is it? This and then that. Yep, I took a screenshot. I'm going to use that as the thumbnail. I finally figured out how to do that. Ayo, Apollo, great work. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate. All right, y'all have a good one. Stay dinosaur, all right? And, you know, congratulations on everything and good luck on everything. Absolutely.